Hello, Prayerful Heart Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry, and today we are focusing on miracles. Our title is Allowing Divine Law to Produce Miracles. And Ernest Holmes, in his book on prayer, says this: because we fail to realize that principle is not bound by precedent, we limit our faith to that which has already been accomplished, and few miracles result. When through intuition faith finds its proper place under divine law, there are no limitations, and what are called miraculous results follow. So I'm inviting you to join me in the application of law, in the recognition of law and applying the law today, where we get a chance to acknowledge the blessing and the miracle of life. So I'm inviting you to just breathe with me today. And as we move into that place of the breath, honoring the divine presence, knowing that it is the only presence and the only power ever fulfilling itself. And in this very moment, right here and right now, I take this time to just acknowledge the blessing of Spirit, knowing that that blessing is everywhere, it is alive within everything, and it is forever revealing itself and ever expressing itself. So in this sacred space, right here and right now, I take this time to acknowledge divine love, knowing that divine love is the wonderful essence that paves the way, and it is divine love that expands, enlarges, and enriches itself. So in this very moment, right here, right now, what I know is there is a power for good. That power is the greatness of Spirit. That power is the sacred element of life. It is Spirit in action. It is the divine revealing itself, expressing itself, and overflowing in itself. So in this very moment, right here, right now, what I know is there is a power for good, and that power for good is fulfilling itself as I speak. That power is the infinite presence. It is that omni-action of Spirit. It is that wonderful presence that intuitively knows the truth of its being, and it is that intuitive measure that fulfills itself. It goes before and it prepares the way. It anchors itself and it beholds its beauty, its light, its truth. And it is this divine consciousness, it is this divine essence, it is this divine presence moving and fulfilling itself, enriching itself, and it is this divine source that is already active, alert, and present. It's alive right here, right where I am, and it is alive, moving and fulfilling itself within every single person that hears or participates in this prayer. So what I know is this energy, this power, this divine source is the active element that has gone before and prepared the way. And I know that that wonderful presence has moved and fulfilled itself at a cellular level through the bone, the molecular area of our being, and it is fulfilling itself as wholeness right now. That the body temple is enriched. It is warmed by the consciousness of this truth. And it is this truth that fulfills itself perfectly, fully, and completely. It is the energy and the vibration of infinite action and infinite wisdom. It is this divine source that continues to expand, and it is this divine source that moves and has its being, that reveals itself and expresses itself beyond that which we cannot even imagine. So in this very moment, right here, right now, what I claim is the energy of the divine. And I know that it is Spirit in action. It is Spirit moving and having its way. It is the revelation of Spirit mirroring itself in life itself in all ways and through all things. It is that active omni-action of the divine. So in this space right here, right now, what I claim and know is the beauty and the perfection of that source. I know that beauty and perfection right now as clarity and wisdom. I know it as that source of healing. And that healing, I know, is taking place right now on all levels. That there is a physical healing. Whatever the need is already done in the mind of God. That divine source of spirit shines through all of the channels that we are aware of, through our spoken word, through our doctors and physicians, and all of the wonderful healers that shine forth and supports the growth and the evolution. I know that there is the healing presence, and it is revealed emotionally, mentally, and it is spiritually anchored and fulfilling itself. I know that there is the growth and the understanding of this divine element of life. And it is the warming of the heart, it is the healing of the heart, and it is the compassion of the heart. So what I know is this divine blessing right here, right now, fulfills itself in all situations. I know that it is active right now within all relationships with family and friends and everyone that we come into contact with. I know that that same energy is fully present now, moving and fulfilling itself and expressing itself as life overflowing. I know the one power, the one spirit, the one energy as all there is, and it is that sacred presence expanding right now in the workplace, on the highways and the byways. I know that it is this wonderful presence that continues to enlarge itself, to move and be the blessing of life and through life. And I know that that blessing of life and through life fulfills itself in terms of time, in terms of our finances, in terms of planning. And it is that divine energy that is forever fulfilling itself and enriching itself. It is the blessing in life. So right here, right now, what I am claiming and knowing is divine good in action. And I'm in this space of pure gratitude, grateful for spirit, the movement of the divine source, the warming of this divine energy, the expansion of this divine energy, and the healing power and presence of it, moved and fulfilled in sacred ways right now, practical ways, and in this practice of truth. So right here, right now, I just release these words, knowing them as perfect and good, into that universal law that always says yes, and it is from here that we allow it to be. So I invite everyone to join me with a wonderful, loving, and hearty, and so it is. Amen. Okay, I'm inviting you to bring yourself back into this space, and you can see the four-legged enjoyed this also. And I am also inviting you to invite loved ones and friends to download this app. The reason I say that is because this is the time of the year that we get to break precedent. We get to break old agreements. And in breaking those old agreements, we get to establish new ones. Prayer is practical. Prayer can change things. It can create a space where infinite good shows up. And that's basically what a miracle is. It is the infinite good of God revealing itself. So invite a friend to join the app. It is Saturday. It's our Sabbath. So let's take time to remind people of the value of their spiritual practice and support them in doing this. And if you need a personal prayer, please feel free to send in your prayer requests, because it is an honor for us to be in prayer with you. And finally, I will see you tomorrow. So have a blessed day. Namaste.